All right. Okay.
Keep it moving.
All right. Thank God for last night's rest this morning, rise. Thank God for His grace and His mercy. Grace is always giving me what I don't deserve, and mercy is not giving me what I do deserve. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. How everybody doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, we're a little late, but it's good. It's good being back here at Horizon House. Last time we saw y'all was we was at the old building. All right, and COVID came, and it just quiet everything, right? But thank God we back and bigger space, right? All right, so let's get into it. That's Dash, y'all. Y'all met the brother DeAndre, all right? My partner Rob, I was just with him at the Youth Study Center. Yeah, and I think
Wasn't DeAndre with you before?
Nah,
that was Rob.
That was Rob.
Wow. Yeah, they say we look alike.
Yeah, same complexion. Yeah.
Same body.
They look alike.
Same body.
Right.
You almost stopped.
So for those who don't know me, I've been on drugs for 20 years. That's 7,300 days. I've been clean for 16 years. That's 5,300 and 5,384 days. So I got more days dying than I got clean. So I learned from having 10 months that I relapsed that I better stay humble. I better keep my hand up. I better be engaged. I better make every meeting count. If not, I can set myself up to go back to use. Because they say complacency is the enemy with those with substantial clean time. I'm Aquarius. I love illustrations. Sometimes you can talk people to death. But if you see illustrations, you see what we're talking about. You hear what we're talking about. And 9 times out of 10, we can keep you here when we have an atmosphere of recovery. One side, right, these elements right here takes me to jails, institutions.
And
this side over here keeps me jail-free, drug-free, stress-free, and sucker-free. So let's get into the yin and the yang. All right, from the prefrontal cortex, from the brain stem to the chinny chin chin. All right, let's move. You ready? Abusing others for my enjoyment. Who do that? Inappropriate humor, laughing and joking because you're hiding pain. Right, hear that? Like Miss Brenda was talking about, it's easy to put you down, judge you, talk about you when I'm so miserable. Everybody know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. No feedback?
Yes.
Right,
Let the church say
anger. Who get angry in here? We all do.
Yeah.
We all do. Anger is a second emotion. Example, I'm mad at my mother. Mom first. Anger is the byproduct of anger. Of my mom. My pop, he's first. Anger comes second. I'm mad at me. I'm first. Here comes anger. I'm mad at my higher power. He's first. Here comes the anger. My baby mama, baby daddy, they first. Here come anger. That judge that set me up to go to jail, he first. So she first. And here comes what? Anger. Right. So we don't address what? Number one, we talk about what? Number two, anger. Who suppress the anger, then explode later? Is that dangerous?
Yeah.
Very dangerous. Very good. All right.
I did it the other day.
Let me ask you, who's passive aggressive? Who's plotting scheme? Who's sneaky? All right. Okay.
Right.
People like that, sometimes they don't come direct, they come indirect. Waiting to ambush your ass. Who's aggressive when you get angry? Don't care about parole, probation, displace, court cases. Yo, you're going to get angry, you're going to flip out and what? Perform. Anybody here like that? Straight up and black out. All right? I worry about the consequences what? Later. Right. All right. Okay. So that's anger. All right. That's anger. How about boredom? Who get bored in here? Can boredom cause us to get high again?
Yes.
Because how much TV can you watch?
Who knows the difference between peace and boredom?
Yes.
Everybody hear that question?
Peace and boredom.
Peace and boredom.
Right.
Like me, I ran every day. Who ran every day? Who got high every day? No breaks. No breaks. Now we're sober. Now we're not running from the law. Nobody's chasing us. We ain't stealing nobody packs. We don't owe nobody nothing. Well, we so that's another thing, right? But we finally at what? Peace. Everybody hear that? All right. I was used to a chaotic life, but now I stopped being chaotic. Now I'm at peace. Some people think they bored, but you really at what? Peace. My mom at peace. Kids at peace. I'm at peace. My mind's at peace. Because I'm finally at what? Peace. But in our peace, we can't get bored. Is that true?
Absolutely.
Right, so I got to be careful. We got to be watch that. Because boredom can take me back to use it. What you say?
What you say?
When you get too bored, like when the piece gets bored,
Yeah.
you gotta clean your refrigerator, pull the stove out, start cleaning.
Hey, I know that's right. What's your name?
Bring the piece inside the home and start looking around. When that boredom kick in, what can I do? What can I do today?
That's right.
Let's pull this stove out. Let's pull it open. Let's clean it. Let's do something.
Yeah.
I done did that 1,000 times. She just said,
But it's always if you
come in my house, you'll know I told her to tell her.
Yes, that is you, Denise. That is you.
It's always something to do, positive or negative.
That's right. Everybody hear that?
And the next thing you can possibly do is you can get into some groups. You can get with helping children or elderly people, or go to some meetings, or connect with some outside supports. Get in service.
Right, and that kills boredom. What's your name, sis?
My name is Shamina.
How much time you got clean?
I got 12 years.
Give it to her.
How much you got?
What's your
How
name?
much time you got? And what's your name? Yes, ma'am.
I'm Denise, and I got 18 years on March 21st.
Hey,
Right.
Denise.
A lot of time floating around in here.
All right, so inappropriate humor, I'm joking other people because I'm really miserable, not miserable. Number 2, I'm anger. I gotta check my anger. Number 3, I'm bored and I'm idle. I'm bored with me and I'm idle with DeAndre. I'm in trouble. I'm bored with me and I'm idle with Mrs. Brenda. I'm bored with me, but I'm idle with what? Dash.
I forgot what idle means.
Idle time means foolishness.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Wasted energy.
In time.
You know what I'm talking about? Just talking, who talk war stories.
Wow.
Anybody talk war stories? Okay, all the time.
No, not all.
Very good, because it's all about balance.
And then
It's all about balance.
and idle time can also be a scary position, because now I'm sitting still. I don't know what to think. My mind is racing. So when it tells me to do something, they always say do nothing.
And you can start reminiscing on old times.
Yeah.
And they say, yeah, I'm going to play, I'll take what?
Always do.
Stand back.
Very good. So my mind would just take me to the good times, getting high.
Right.
Or we had money getting high. Well, you better grab your mind and take it to when your babies were crying. When DHS kicked in the door. Yeah, I gotta take my mind all the way through when I had my underwears on so long I heard noise. Play your tapes all the way through. You know what I'm talking
Yeah, mine used to pause right at the bad part.
about?
I don't know whose tape was like mine, but mine would stop right before the bad part.
That's
Let's
right.
not sugarcoat it either. Get real with the addiction.
That's right.
What's up?
When the handcuffs was on our wrists.
Yeah.
Going to jail once again. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
That's weird.
Play your tape all the way through. How about anxiety? Who can't sit still? Who mind is always futuristic? Or you always in retrospect? Retrospect is what? The past. Futuristic is not even here. So I'm never in the present because I'm always back or always up front. And I miss what? The moment. I miss the moment. All right? That's called what? Repression. Repression. Anxiety. How about antagonistic? Button pushers. Provocateurs. Stressors. Are they in here? People pushing your buttons. How about family members? Antagonists. Who know antagonists are a blessing in disguise? You know why I say that? Because if DeAndre's pushed my button from what? From Wednesday to Wednesday, at the Tuesday, I say, you know what? It's not DeAndre. It's me. DeAndre is God's instrument to push the button I refuse to work on. Let me say that again.
Say it again.
Yo, the people who push our buttons are helping us identify on the button that we never worked on, or we always ran from. If you understand that? When you look at them that way, they're not haters. They're not provocateurs. They're blessing in what? Disguise.
Remember that when your case manager come at you. Remember that when you get my love letter.
Can I piggyback on that?
Come on.
Because I talked to my cousin, that's my support. And my 11-year-old son, he's getting older, and he be pushing a panic button. And my cousin said, well, maybe that's You gotta handle this, cause I be ready to wrap these hands around his neck and bless him with, like ooh, like, I just told me like, why? What's wrong with you?
This is confirmation for me today because I just told Andy this coming up in this door that my oldest daughter, she's 34. She's been pushing my butt to see where she's so disrespectful. Her mouth is like gutter rat to me, like I'm stomach hurt. And I'm always there for her, right? I'm not the best mother in the universe, but I try to be. So I'm thinking to myself, I just told Andy, I said, when I looked at what he just said, I had to look at myself now because this behavior keep coming up to disrespect me, and I'm allowing it. Where now I feel abused. I feel like, why am I sitting here taking her abuse for like 30 damn years? And I'm keeping allowing it because I'm keeping enabling her. I'm enabling her, and I want to be that mom, and I don't want to prove. I never worked through it. And when he just said it, I told myself that like just a couple of days ago when I was praying, I said, God, I must say never work on this situation because that's why she keep doing the things she do to me.
Well, how about she might be dealing with something that she's not talking to you about?
That was confirmation for me right there.
Praise
So,
God.
so how about she might be?
Because I got 7 out of all 7 of my children, it's the only one I raised. That's deep. And there's some areas in parenthood that I haven't never worked on. Because I ain't never been a parent. I'm a parent, but I ain't never parent. So dealing with now that I'm in his life and he's in my life, he's pushing the buttons, and I thank you for this. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
So what we do from here, my thing is now, I'm in it, right? So no.
My addiction, my behavior.
Well, look, that's where I'm at. I'm in it. My daughter right now, as we speak to her, I wasn't speaking to her for days. And then I said to myself, my spirit wasn't feeling right with that because I wrestled with that. You know, God, that ain't God for me. My God don't want me to be like knocking down, don't say nothing to my child. It don't feel right in my house. So my thing is this. Like, where do you go from here? So I said, you know what? I got to sit her down and really talk about this. This is what she do to me the next day. Next day comes, she, hey, mom, like nothing ever happened. You just told me to go walk on somewhere else in the world. Like, you just got to wreck me yesterday. And lately, it's been too bad, it's hurting my heart. It's like, why does she do me this way? Now she got my grandkids going against me. So I'm feeling like, what did I do to this child? I pray for her and breathe life for her every day. I'm not perfect, but Lord have mercy.
Right.
You understand me? So now where do I go from here?
And how about this?
Good question.
How about this part? The part that I just told y'all about, me being abandoned by my mother. How about now I'm starting to feel pain now, but I need to talk about it. But I don't know how to talk about it.
Wow.
When people can't get out, they act out.
Anybody hear that?
So you dig what I'm saying? So me with my mom, I can't have a conversation with her because it goes back to why did you abandon me? Why did you leave me? What made me such a bad child? You left me behind. See, our kids don't want to say that because a lot of times they don't know how to say it. So they act up or act out, and so that they can get our attention. And it don't really be them trying to hurt us. It's the pain that they have sustained from the past. I hope that helps.
She ain't never get no healing
So
for it.
this is my thing that woke me up. It's like I need to work on like going to parenting and anger. Because I do still suffer for a lot of anger issues. You understand what I'm saying? I done went through and completed so many classes, but when it comes down being a parent, because he gets me, like it seems like he just wake up and say, I'm gonna get her today, bam. And I be like, this little
I got some parenting books. When we come back again, I'm gonna bring some parenting books.
And I catch it, so I'm like, what the you say? He's like, I'm like, I got you nasty. I'm like, and he's like, Mom.
I got one of my children there.
But see, I'm not. So that's just something I need to work on.
Let me say this. We all have wounded children in us. We all got a wounded child from life. And people do what they need to do. What that says to me is that as long as we have life, we're never finished growing.
Right.
And I know that when we have double-digit times, 5 years times, 6 years times, we feel like we don't need any no more. We're beyond the groups. But the group is someplace where it's safe.
Yes.
Everybody has some semblance. Have a seat, baby, grab a chair. Have some semblance of what we're going through. And children are children. And ain't nobody living. For real, they honest. They ain't had a time that you felt like, you know what, I don't even know this lady.
That's true.
And I'm ready to cut you like a total stranger. And that's why we need to be in these groups of like-minded people where we're not judged. Because on the same token, we all have that abandoned child. Like, I want to talk to my mom, but I don't know how. And then with children in the work I do, a lot of times we got to remember, we are telling our children now we put boundaries. And before you ain't had no boundaries, long you ain't messing with my house.
That's
Right.
So we change it, and I remember, and particularly if you have generational children.
That's true.
If you got 117 and 130,
That's me.
the 130 remember.
For everything.
And so now they see you what you've done different with the 17-year-old.
Right.
It doesn't mean they don't love each other, but they're still
They
children.
feel jealous.
No, she's not letting you do that. She put that dress for you. She let you go ahead. She let you do that. She never did that for me, but you never did that. And so some of that,
Yeah.
you know, and that's why it's important that we be with like-minded people. And I'm not saying, oh, if anybody had no addiction, I can't deal with you. But that's what the NA meetings are for and the group are for, so that we can talk about things like this and not be judged.
Mm.
And that's real important.
Very good.
Very good.
Brother man, come on.
Yeah, I'm Marvin. How's everybody doing?
All right. What's up, Marvin?
We have a lot of similarities. We're more like we're different. And every time I hear people talking with their children, it keeps something to me because I had a relationship with my children, right? My daughter got married and I was invited to the wedding. You know what I mean? Because I said, would you say something about your marriage? You can't take it back. My daughter was in a lesbian relationship, and I've come from a religion where that wasn't appropriate. You know what I mean? It wasn't the religion I come from. You know what I mean? It was taboo. You know what I'm saying? And I said some things I wish I hadn't said. That's my child. She's grown. She has a right to live her life according to however she feels. She got to go to God, not me. You know what I mean? For her discretion. You know what I mean? I had a son who lived with me, didn't want to pay no rent, making good money, put up his hands for me, and I broke his jaw. You know what I mean? So I haven't spoken to him in 4 years. I may not never speak to him again. You know what I'm saying? But I would only hope that at some point, you know what I mean, God will unite me with my children. You know what I'm saying? And you know, change the phone number, got married and moved. You know what I mean? Had no idea where you living at. I don't know if you're still in the state of Pennsylvania or somewhere else. You know what I mean? I haven't spoken to my son. You know what I mean? I reached out. You know what I mean? I have some regrets. I wish I had did some things different. You know what I'm saying? But you're not going to disrespect me in my own home. You're not going to do that. You know what I mean? You ain't going to talk to me like I'm one of your homies.
I ain't doing it my
You know what I
mom.
mean? And first of all, you ain't going to put your hand on me like you don't put your hand on me. You know what I mean? And it was more or less a reaction and stuff that I didn't even think about it because my mind said, well, you like some dude out in the street. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you're going to put your hand on me and threaten to hurt me. In my own home, you must be out of your damn mind. You know what I mean? But I still had some regrets. What that I had done different? I could have just walked away. You know what I mean? I could have just dialed my head, but after that, he had to go. He got to go. You know what I mean? Come up in your thing. If you don't come and get them at a certain time, they will be in the trash. You know what I mean? So, you know, when I hear people talking about their children, you know what I mean? I feel a certain way because I have no relationship with my kids. You know what I mean? I wish I had said what I said, but once it's come out your mouth, you can't take it back. You know what I mean? Because that what you say, it's grained in their mind and their heart. You know what I'm saying? I just want to share that, and it just kicks something up in me every time I hear somebody talk about their children. You know what I mean? Every father want to walk their daughter down the aisle, whether what kind of marriage, whatever the case may be. I had no acceptance of that. You know what I mean? But in this day and time, a lot of things, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I just want to share that because I hate to hear people talking about their children. You know what I mean? I have 3 grandchildren which I have no relationship with. That hurts. You know what I mean? I had nobody call me Papa. You know what I mean? So I feel a certain kind of way about that. And I'm gonna be all right. No matter what, I ain't gonna get hot.
Amen.
Right.
How much time you got to clean them?
I had this one day.
Give it to him,
Right.
y'all. God bless.
God got me, and as long as I continue to rely on Him, you know what I mean, I'm good. Thank you, Dr. Shea.
Thanks for
Say,
sharing.
come on, right here. Come on.
Go ahead, Mr. Herman, I can't
I'm
hear you.
glad that I have a God in my life because on any given moment, I don't know where I'm at. I constantly stay in prayer. I constantly stay in belief that sick growth that I don't know why. I battle depression, I battle low self-esteem, and I battle my addictive behaviors each and every day. And it's a lot. It's a lot. But I know that God will come through. The situation as far as my kids are concerned has been being handled now because I stay in contact with them. Sometimes my addiction tells me don't call me, but they call me. I wanted it, I asked for it, and he's asked. Like I said, I love my God. I love the gratitude and the peace he gives me. You know, I've learned a lot of things to expect. If I ask him for something, part of it is expecting him to fulfill it. Sometimes I even ask him to motivate me to do what I need to do, what I ask for. And he comes through each and every time. My depression called me today, wanted me to stay home, didn't want me to come in because of the dynamic force of change that was placed in me. Certain habits put into place, good ones. They got me up, got me showered, shaved, and dressed, and out the door. It took time. It took pleading from God to help me put those things into place and again to be. My twin brother, my sister, they're not in recovery, but there's my support. And even the best friend who is in recovery, he supports me too every now and then. God works in so many ways. And it's just great to saving me. That unmerited favor that we talked about, that grace is strong, it's real and powerful. And I just saying with anybody in here, if you want to have a lasting peace, you gotta get a God in your life. You have to get one. And it has to be a personal relationship that you have with the Most High. Don't invent that. Because everything is secondary. Without God, nothing moves. Nothing at all. You have to get into it. God is good. That's what I have to say.
Thanks for sharing that, brother. God bless you.
How much time you got, sir?
We got the day.
All right.
God bless. Brother man, come on.
Good morning, my name is Herman.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Herman?
For me, to stay clean is to look at life itself. All the things that's happening in life, all the beautiful things that's going on around me, the building, people that's creating things, that's doing things that's positive. I done already did the negative. I don't want to look back. So for all in order for me to stay clean, stay positive, I look towards the positive. God is love. So what else do I need to have? Just continue to do what's necessary. Pay my bills, to take care of business. And don't go back to that low grade, self-retaining things. So this is where I'm at. Thanks for allowing me.
Thanks for sharing. How much time you got, Mr. Herman?
3 years.
All right.
All right.
Hold on for 1 minute. Let me just ask this question because I see a need. I really see a need. How about if we were to ask them to come a minimum of every other month? Right. Would that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Because I'm asking.
Ask them to come a minimum
Every
every
other
other week.
month. Like they came in February.
What up? What up?
Every other month.
Yeah, they would come for our meetings, they would be at our meetings every other month.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I feel the need.
Yeah.
I feel it too.
I'm watching everybody's expression. And most people aren't asking, the people that have the courage to talk is asking for them, they're talking about them, but they're also reflecting on a lot of us. A lot of things. Because life is life. Life is life. All of us. And ain't no one person in here that, well, it's just them. And remember, when you point a finger, you're pointing four back. And so it's all of us. We're all like me. And I feel the need. I feel like this is something we need to do more on the regular, like we used to do. For those that are new, we used to have their family. We used to have them almost every other month. just to come, and sometimes I think it's important that we have a safe place, non-judgment place where people can talk about, like, damn, this shit is hard. It ain't easy. What you see ain't always what you get. You wear the mask. And so I just feel like this is a need that we just have to. First, the room got to be warm. I feel like this is necessary. We gotta get this heat fixed. I'm so sorry. I don't like being cold. We all have trauma. I have trauma. I grew up with a cold heat. You understand? When that fire go out, it go out. And I don't like being cold. But yeah, I think we need to have you guys come back in April. I'll book you in April.
All right. Thank you.
Definitely be a pleasure.
Bless y'all. Number 1, inappropriate humor. Number 2, anger. Number 3, anxiety, boredom, idle time, antagonistic, button pushers. How about codependency? Who try to save people who don't want to be saved?
Yeah, ambulance driver.
Who feel like you need to what? Rescue somebody. Come to the aid.
Yeah,
Who know about
ambulance driver?
He's an
My buddy, he's an ambulance driver.
Who know about dead weight? Dead weight, carrying people who don't want to move, who don't want nothing, who don't want to stand up, who don't want to self-advocate, who don't want no direction, who don't want nothing out of life, and because you want for you want for them. And sometimes codependency, we will kick in and try to what? Help them. But, right, and our arms get what? Tired.
Well, we end up drowning ourselves trying to save them.
About that earlier when we were sitting on the stoop.
Say that again, Mr. Marvin.
I was talking to you about that earlier when we were sitting on the stoop.
Right.
And how you're in a relationship and how nobody want to bring up your relationship. You know what I mean? And how you give it so much of yourself. You know what I mean? And then not giving anything back in return. You know what I mean? So they had to kick back. They had to kick the brakes.
See, the thing about that is we can give all we can give, but we gotta save something for ourselves. We gotta rejuvenate. Just like us, we go speak all over the place. And I told him numerous times, Derek, man, we gotta sit down and replenish ourselves because we're giving so much in ours out of us. So we gotta sit down and take some stuff in. You know what I'm saying?
Codependency. It comes with balance also.
Yeah, balance.
Because I learned that, listen, because I love to give. And when you give, you breed takers. Takers never want to give back. Now they always what? Take it. That's what they do. And I learned to be selfless, be helping people what they need, not they what?
Wants.
They wants. And when you help people, you watch the movie Patch Adams. How the guy they helped, he wound up killing her and blew his brains out. And God talked to me through that movie Patch Adams. Don't play God. Have boundaries. Limitations on when you what? Helping people. You can't save nobody but who?
Self.
I'm good. How about people? Anybody people please? People pleasers. Who don't always want to be liked. Don't laugh at me. Don't talk about me. Don't judge me. Please like me. So I people please.
And then end up getting compromised in the end.
No, it's a complete sentence. Do everybody understand that?
Yes.
There's no rap after no. No, it's a complete sentence. But for some people who people please, they negotiate after the word no, then it becomes maybe, then you wind up saying yes.
And then you right back in the crack house again.
Now I'm frustrated at myself because I said no, but I wind up saying yes. All right? How about, because you got control issues in here? Who try to control everybody?
I was one of them
we
guys.
lose when we do that, right? You can't control nobody but who?
No.
Very good. You working on that, sis? All right, what's your name? All right. So you try to control people?
Honestly, I can't even control myself, so I don't know why I'm trying so hard for other people. That's what I kept the whole life in the past couple of years.
Okay. You in recovery too? How much time you have clean? Hey.
Dude, a lot of times that control thing comes from past. I believe in like past experience. See, my control issues come from being picked on and bullied. And when I took on a job as a CPS and a CRS, I took it on for the wrong reasons. I took it on because it gave me a purpose to be able to control other people. Just like I always say, like a lot of police officers are picked on or bullied as kids, and then when they become adults, they get jobs like that. That gives them a sense of entitlement. So now they're carrying a gun and handcuffs, and they can push people around. Then they're trying to kind of like fulfill that lost portion of their childhood. They're trying to recapture. All this stuff bases on childhood, recapturing our childhood, things that we lost and we're trying to make up for now. Compensation.
Control issues. Who knows that you might be 45 years old, but you still act like you're 13. 65, you 20? Because they said the day we start using drugs, emotionally we stop what?
Growing.
And spiritually. All right.
You can tell that when somebody come out of treatment.
Yeah.
You can look at how they dress. If I was into the Dookie Gold, then I'm back in the Dookie Gold. You won't be 17 at 17, but you won't be 17 at 40. But you gonna be, because it's a natural progression. So you gotta understand that about yourself.
I had to catch that. I started doing that, buying bunch of sneakers. I'm 53. I'm buying a bunch of sneakers. I'm in the mall shopping like I'm 17. Like, you know, my family saying, man, you need to kind of dress your age. You know, kind of like dress your age. My ex was like, we go out together, they think you're my son. You dress like a kid.
Yeah. Dress like Chinese.
How about depression? Depression, big. Can we get high if we get depressed?
Absolutely.
If we don't get no help? And we don't talk about it? Well, listen, we're forensic ghetto black Kojaks. Forensic ghetto black Kojaks. We don't talk fruits. We talk what? Roots. If I'm depressed, that's fruit talk. But why I'm depressed, that's root talk. Who know about postpartum? Postpartum. Andrea Yates had 5 kids. Named all her children out the Bible. Couldn't take it no more. Drowned every last one of her children. Put them on a bed like stuffed animals. Wow. Depression is what? Real. Robin Williams, I spoke about him. They found him in a closet. He hung himself after he did Jumanji, after he did Miss Doubtfire, after he did Miss Good Morning Vietnam, after he did Insomnia, after he did Patch Adams, Popeye, Goodwill Hunting, Dead Poet Society, Insomnia, The Awakening. Made the world laugh, but inside he was what?
Dying.
How about Phyllis Hyman? Yes. Born in Philadelphia, raised in Pittsburgh. And she was 300 pounds when she took her life. 6 days before she turned 46. 6 hours before it was time to perform on the Apollo. Phyllis Hyman. Depression is what? Real. Who's ungrateful? Who's ungrateful? Always bitching, always complaining, but you got shoes, you got legs, you breathing, you eating, but you complaining. Anybody? I remember before COVID, it was a girl, before I was driving the ghetto mobile outside, right? It was a girl who had no legs, on an electrical wheelchair, right? Dressed going to church.
It happened.
Everybody that? I used to drive CCT Connect, and God said, I'm tired of your complaining. Let me give you examples on why you're blessed. And one imagine getting shot in the back and you paralyzed for life from the waist to the hip down. And you on fire to go to school at what? Community college. These are the people God sent my way. Imagine we smoke cigarettes, now emphysema kicks in and you breathe like this.
Breathing like that now,
Right? And you need an oxygen tank, right? To walk here to the front door. These are the people God sent my way to stop complaining and stay grateful. You remember the guy from South Africa who had no legs? And ran, that's right, and ran the Olympics with 2 prosthetic legs.
Yeah, Historia.
And he killed his girlfriend.
He didn't kill his girlfriend right after that.
Hey, where the lions at in here? Decepticons.
They lying there.
I like
that. Who's a recruiter for the disease of addiction? Any recruiters?
What that mean? Tell me what that mean. Recruiters.
Oh, y'all know the recruiters? a recruiter for the disease of addiction. He sits in the group. He's always complaining. He's always causing chaos. He starts what's that word? Conflict. He never wants to pay attention. You know, that's a recruiter.
Y'all always listen to me because when y'all
Yeah, you gotta watch the recruiters. They sit amongst us.
Miss Brenda, get the cup. I ain't high, Miss Brenda. Get it. I'm ready to pee.
Can't pee right now though.
As soon as the cup come, I can't pee. Lying. How many guys here told women you love them just to get the cookies? Because you're a cookie monster. How many ladies in here give your man all the sex he want when he sleep? Then you rob us.
No, I was scared the one with the eyes open though when he was asleep.
Who stole from people, turn around and help them look for it?
I did that a little bit. A little bit.
Who know about the crack pipe that stole Christmas? I know about that real well. I know about that real well, right? I don't know what happened, Johnny. Who's closed-minded? Who's closed-minded?
Can't let nothing in.
I'm 50 up, he 30 down, she 30 down, I'm not listening.
All right. Talking about these things when we was using or we close
Right, right now. I'm talking about in the present.
I'm not close-minded.
All right, very good. Some people are closed-minded. If you're not Muslim, I'm not listening. If you're not Christian, I'm not listening. If you ain't from the projects, I'm not listening. If you're not a Democrat, not listening. If you're not bipolar or LGBT, I'm not listening. But look, in the crack house, in the shooting gallery, we was the United Nations.
Let me get 10 of them, Derek.
But look, we're in the crack house, in the shooting gallery, in the deli, we was the United Nations.
Let me get 10.
I didn't give a damn where you was from or what was going on with you. Let's get high. So to die, I was unified. Now we come out of what? Death chambers. Now I got indifference problems. All right? Yes.
He ain't nothing like me.
Indifference. All right? Gotta watch that. Who gossip in here? Do men gossip like women? Who lives in here like Fox News? Hey, he was talking about the disease of addiction, the recruiters. The disease of addiction depends for all of us in here to be what? Ignorant. Ignorant means not to know. Who know what the word insidious means? The disease is insidious. It's slick. It's patient, like a snake. It's seductive. It's alluring. It's patient. It waits. It ambushes our ass. It comes as our friend. But it's coming to what? Kill us. It's progressive. It develops in stages. It's chronic, long lasting. It's what? Baffling. You got a perks, then you on Xannies. Stop Xannies, then I'm on crystal meth. Stop crystal meth, then I'm on K2. Stop K2, then I'm selling drugs. Stop selling drugs, then I'm in jail. Come out of jail, then I'm beating my woman. Stop beating her, it's always something. It's baffling. And it's what? Fatal. Meaning what? It want everybody in here in a casket with the same eulogy that says if they would have just stopped drinking and drugging, they would not be here dead in this casket before they die. The disease of addiction depends on us to stay ignorant.
The Kirkbride.
Which one?
The one that came in on the 1st and
January.
died on the 3rd.
Everybody hear that? January the 1st, died on the 3rd. There was a guy in there selling drugs and fell asleep with the drugs on his stomach. They kicked his ass out. One dude shot dope last year at Kirkbride and said he went to the bathroom. He came out to security, he was smoking a cigarette, collapsed and died. It's no joke, y'all. And I know there's this Horizon House to help you get housing, but we got to do daily maintenance. Is that true? Yes. We'll transform a blessing and turn into a what?
Curse.
It'll be a trap house, crack house. Everybody.
Firehouse.
Who arrogant in here? Anybody arrogant? Arrogant. Know everything.
Can be.
All right. Their first name is I.
I know.
And the last name is No.
I know.
I don't like talking to people like that. Because they know everything. Right here.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Who got resentments? Who holding grudges?
Mom.
You want no grudges? You got
Hey.
resentments?
Yes, not.
And next year is, can we get high if we don't practice forgiveness?
Yeah.
If we can't forgive ourselves, can we get high again?
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
What's your name, sir?
Arnold.
Brother Arnold.
Hey, Brother Arnold. How much time you got, sir?
Just for the day.
Give it to
Just
him.
all right. Did you want to speak about that?
Resentments.
Did you want to speak on resentment, or you just wanted to
Acknowledge that.
acknowledge it?
Just what I acknowledge.
All right.
I'm right.
I like this scarf in your hat.
Yeah.
It's nice.
That's how they told me I
You always
supposed.
dress like
That's
that.
how they told me I supposed to start dressing the store.
Sharp.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Sharp from the day he came in the door.
That's suave right here. That's food.
Yeah.
That's how they told me I supposed to start dressing.
He's shopping.
My ex-wife said that's how I'm supposed to be dressing, not like her son. I'm just saying. So now I got somebody to go by. Huh?
Some behaviors hard to let go.
She must have been old.
Yeah, she is. She's older than me.
Hey, real quick.
She older woman, cause I like a little swag with my man.
All right. All right. Did she say great sweatpants?
It's a whole new thing about
Oh,
it.
okay.
We gonna table that gray sweatpants thing.
Hey, real,
Ladies, we gonna keep it moving.
hey, real quick. And real quick. Some solutions for mental pollution.
I know, right?
Some solutions for mental pollution that we gotta beat it like Michael Jackson. Number one, love. Everybody love themselves.
Yeah, I
Who
do.
working on loving themselves? Is that important? A person who loves themselves, will they get high again?
No.
Very good.
No.
Listening, is that important to listen?
Yes.
Why?
Because you
It's a
might
skill.
learn from miss something.
Very good. Because nobody knows everything. Is that true?
That's true.
Nobody, I'm not a walking encyclopedia, so I got to listen.
You gotta listen.
All right? My father told me things when I was 25. I'm saying the same thing to my stepchildren 25 years later. I never listened. That's why I went to jail. I never listened. That's why I stayed high. Everybody hear that?
Yeah.
Gotta listen. And who watched the messenger? So you missed the message. Because I don't like the messenger. So I can't listen
I ain't gonna hear
To
it.
the message.
to the message. It's the one you don't like. It's the one who's gonna help you recover. Everybody hear that?
Yes.
But the one you laugh and joke all day long be the one that throw your ass under the bus.
On your own.
Keep moving. How about honesty? We talked about that. Everybody working on being honest?
Yes.
Is that important?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Who feel like getting high?
Mm.
Who want to get drunk? Hey, how you doing? Come on, be honest. What's your name?
Catherine.
All right. What's stopping you?
A lot.
A lot?
A lot.
Like what? We like specifics. What's stopping you?
It's okay. Talk about it.
Gotta talk about it. Come
Free
on.
yourself.
You
I
say
gotta answer to my father and to my daughter and to Rising House, and I gotta answer and I gotta be grateful for what the fuck I have right now.
Okay. What's your name again?
Catherine,
Catherine. You gotta get you getting clean for who?
for me.
There you
Right.
go. There you go. Everybody hear that? Hey, listen, sometimes family members are more dangerous than strangers. Some family members miss junkie discount prices.
Yeah.
Get Dirk, he'll pay your house without a ladder
$30.
for $30. Junkie discount prices. And when we what? Stand up, clean up, say, yo, shut the hell up because I got backup. That's G-O-D, whoever you what? You pray to, then guess what? My allegiance is to God, not to man. So if they don't accept you, if they don't like you, if they still judge you, if they still marginalize you, it's okay because you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you. And that's the best thing to do it for ourselves. Because man is fickle. They love you today and hate you today.
Tomorrow.
And never do it for your kids. Because kids just, when you do it for you, automatically you do it for what? Everybody. You catch that? Do it for you, you automatically do it for everybody. If you clean, you a good mother, a better mother, and a reinformed mother, like you were talking about, mom. You hear me? Keep your head up. Positive self-affirmations.
Every day in the mirror. I'm a good person.
Come on.
I love myself.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do the right things for the right reason.
Come on.
I'm gonna keep life simple. I'm gonna keep the main thing the main thing. Yes.
I can't use.
I can't.
That's right. You a
No
queen.
matter what.
We ain't no dolphin. Ain't no. We kings. We ain't crackheads.
Who we were is not who we are now. Who we were out there is not who we are in here.
And I ain't gonna let nobody take me back to who I used to be.
That's right.
Amen.
You can't accept me for what I am today, then you don't deserve to be in this circle.
Amen. That's right. And how much time you got clean? So we all, what's her name right here? What's her name again? Miss Denise. How much time you got clean?
I'm going 18 years in March.
Okay, congratulations, man.
And how much you got? How much time you got?
You only got the day though.
That's right.
17 years.
Right. Hey, before we close out, we were sitting in a meeting and we heard a guy said, yeah, if only he would stop using. He had 21 years, went back out and died. So yeah, even with substantial time, we still fall short. So we got to get our hands up. We got to talk about what's going on with us daily.
You know what? That's